Hi, this is Dan, and we're here in front of an apartment building an owner's considering selling. And before we put the property up for sale or have any discussions with buyers, we're going to walk through the property and provide any suggestions to the owners on any repairs to make beforehand. As you can see, the owner has already put up a brand new fence and also updated some landscaping, so the front end of the building looks great. We're going to walk around back and look at the rear of the property. Looks pretty good. So one thing I would make mention of is you could slurry this. This asphalt's pretty dated, and it would look a lot better with a new top coat all throughout. New striping on the parking would go a long way. The building hasn't been painted in over 15 years. A new coat of paint would really do a lot. If the owner's not doesn't prefer to paint the building, then we can certainly put a rendering in the package with a new coat of paint on it and touched up, and that'll really give a good transparency to the buyer pool as they can see the potential of the property. Paint would go a long way though. New trim right here, updating the stucco. Yeah, there's a bike on top of the garage. I'd get rid of the bike. The slurry is probably the most recommended. It would get rid of all these weeds and it would really clean it up. Also, these smaller 2 to 4 unit buildings can cause a lot of lender headaches, mainly because a lot of people on the front end don't make sure the smoke detectors, carbon monoxide detectors are in, and the hot water heaters are not strapped. That's required by law, and it's really good to do these things on the front end. So we will be going into the interior of the units. This building has individual hot water heaters in each unit, so we're gonna make sure those are strapped. We got a handyman coming out to put all those items in place on the front end before we put it to market, and that's something that's really important to get done on the front end. Also, get ahead of the rent cap bill and put out, or at least consider, a rent increase before putting your building on the market. For the rent cap bill, it's a 5% rent cap plus CPI, totaling about 7.5%. So that's something to consider as well. Hopefully this information is of value. If you'd like, feel free to reach out to me anytime. Thank you.